should be live. Gonna post the links in all the Facebook groups. Cool. Oh, I should pull up Twitch chat. I don't have enough dark matter. Damn it. Might have enough to quick run it. Yeah, we'll just extract a bunch while people are hopping in. I gotta mute the stream myself. This is round 4, not 3 anymore. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get enough. I'll just run a Cosmet one. Do the 16 hour. I've got enough Cosmets, it doesn't matter. Alright. So, yeah, so this league pulled JP and Zivana. Those are my the heavy hitters. They're both pretty decent. JP actually has 2 Nargisses. That'll be interesting to deal with. Haven't really actually thought about how I'm going to beat his fleet, but I think we'll be able to do it. And then Zivana's just kind of got a fairly cookie-cutter fleet. Yeah, neither of them were able to 5-star me. Oh, Firelight got 3 stars. First try. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, Zivana took a bunch, got 3, and then couldn't get the 5th. And JP was kind of like the same way. I don't know what was stopping them from getting the 5th star. If I did damage to them, because I did have like Clara win hyper motherships with beams. She was my only DPS. Or if like he just couldn't kill all of my entire fleet. Yo, SK, long time no see. What's up, dude? Did you win your league? So Firelight got 3 stars off me with some sort of fleet like this. Yeah, I could see it. Anubis, sup, dude? Did you win? Oh yeah, and Draco 81 also upset Achilles for the first time. I think that's Achilles' first loss in like forever. Because he didn't drop that season, didn't drop around that season, or that season, or this season. Then he dropped 1 this season. So I was like 4.5 seasons that he didn't drop, and Draco was able to beat him. I couldn't even beat him, so like mad props to him. That's like 7 or 8 months of him destroying everyone, and then he just gets beat. It's really funny too, cause like I've been friends with Draco for like, I don't know, he's been playing for a long time now, so busy with work, new iPhone coming out, yeah. You work are you Verizon? You work through Verizon? I remember you're like a salesman, so. Oh, you beat Heracles? Nice. You had Heracles and Com and yourself? Damn. That's a pretty stacked league right there. Faction war? Are we getting a faction war coming? Interesting. 50 for 300. That's alright. I'll probably pass though. I really like the 250 for 60. Yeah, so I don't know who's going to win this round, because like, I mean, it's probably going to come down to amount of points you get. So like, because I'm down, I can only get 2,440, and now Achilles is at the same spot. So it'll either come down to if someone is able to cheese out 7 wins, which, I mean, I say cheese, but you could totally win it. You're Star Manager? Yeah, nice. Is it through Verizon, though? I thought it was Verizon. And Palo Sid, what's up? Not much. Just chilling through League. Probably gonna run hyper battleships on the first few. I'm not too worried about it, because I think with 30 attacks, even if we drop a few, it's not a big deal. All I've got to get is 95. I do want to hit the 95 just in case there's a chance I'm still in the running for the win, because every star matters. So if it comes down to like who has 2040 and I ended up having a bunch of 95 leagues, then yeah. Oh, Draco, what's up? I was just talking about you. I was talking about how you just upset Achilles. Good shit. Alright, let's see. So Husband, yeah, so advanced cannon spread. These two heroes, very good. He has 2 advanced spread heroes already? Damn. But then his other heroes are kind of meh. These 2 at least. Interesting though, he did put it on a beam expert, not a marksman. So it's not that bad. I mean, it's still pretty shitty because like you want a combat master, but at least I've seen people do it on marksman, and that's so much worse. Z has fallen from grace. Yeah, he pretty much just plays. Yeah, SK, you didn't know? Draco upset Achilles. Not even the fake one too. I'm talking the real one. Win this season, dude. I don't know if I'll win, cause like he beat me last league, so we're tied right now, and there could totally be someone with how many leagues we have right now. There could totally be someone who let me make sure my Claire has the right chance. Who like kind of not cheeses, but like just gets 7 wins because they didn't have any heavy hitters, or they're a heavy hitter and they didn't get any like top hitters, and they could just win that way. That was how I kind of cheesed out season 3 that way. I'll be honest, I didn't get paired with any of the top players. I kind of cheesed my way through. I was still like top 5, but I didn't have to prove myself. So best you've done is tie him. Yeah, I mean I've never beat him. I've been paired with him like 3 times I think now, and he's beat me all 3 times. The last time was more close though. I did tie his stars, but he got there first, and it took me a couple more attacks. So what can you do? All right, Trons are good. But yeah, dude, mad props to you. It's real impressive. Yeah, we can run it past my shield. Where's my drink? See that AIM? That's nuts. Ooh, wow, that blew me up. Should be good though. That was just explosive fire being explosive fire. Wow, I took a lot of damage. No, it did the whole. Oh my god, I hate that. I've had that happen before, where I actually don't lose a star. God damn it, I hate this. I'm clipping that. That's so dumb. A win is a win? Exactly. I should just run regular defense shield. That's actually so dumb though that glitch is still in the game like that. I mean, it's not really a glitch, but like it just visually doesn't show that what do I need to run? Why is my beam resistance so low? 1.4 billion? I don't think it did 1.4 billion. There's no way it hits that. It does. I do 5.15 base, and then I have level 15 skill. I don't know what that math is. I think I do like 600 million though. 600 or 700? Something like that. I think I just need a beam resist extra. I probably took one off, my guess would be. Guess I'm just running double fighter. That's cool, I guess. Do I have any beam res? Let's run that. That works. Don't really care about the stats on that hero. I just need level 15 skill. So. But yeah, like I was saying, it's dumb because like it doesn't ever show you losing a star and then you kill all those fleets. But like around like 32%, you're at like this magic number where the game doesn't match up. The visuals, the animations themselves don't match up with what's actually being coded or like being like generated. So you can have it where like you don't lose any stars, and you completely destroy them, but you ended up losing a 5th star somehow magically. Kind of frustrating. Oh well. Better procs that time, and I destroyed him. Oh well. I got the perfect. Oh well, just a little hiccup, no worries. Dang, yeah, this guy just needs a lot. He's only in level 92? Why is he in Galaxy? He doesn't even have advanced formation. I feel really bad about this. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, and if you're a level 92 in Galaxy, you're gonna lose a lot. That's all I gotta say. But props to him for getting to Galaxy. There are a lot of like level 92 accounts that like chicken out and they just want to get like the good titles and stuff, or they want to feel good and like win, so they just drop really low. Like, mad props to him for trying. LOL, don't feel bad. Yeah. I think he had stealth on that battleship guy. Did he? I'm watching the replay. Yeah, he was stealth for like half a second. I don't know why he's running partial stealth there. Weird. Poor 90s. Yo, Dwills, what's up? Tough competition you got. Palo, this is just Galaxy on Antares, because like we don't have Universe yet, so it's like real easy at first. But then like I'll have to actually try against like JP and Zivana. I don't know if I'll have to try against anyone else. Sometimes you have hard ones, but that's kind of just like what it's been like the past 2 seasons. It's like a couple hard opponents, and everyone else is mostly a pushover when like you're like a top player. Like top 5, top 10 in the server, I'd say. It just happens. I do have my alternate account. I might run League. If this stream goes well, I might like, and we get it over semi-respectable hour, and I feel like streaming a little more, I might hop on my alternate account. It's just level 50, but we can just mess with some people. I'm pretty limited, so I'm kind of just gonna run the same fleet, but just curious to see like who's in Comet 4 or whatever's the lowest rank is. Yeah, Palo, what server are you on? Advanced long range fighter is good, but not on defense. LRF is probably the worst skill to have on defense. I say it every stream. For any new viewers watching, you don't want to run this on defense, because like it just hits it hits tank fleets, and it's really easy to evade. To counter LRF when it's on defense, you just need to have a tank that evades or resists fighters, and that's it. You don't need to like your DPS don't need to worry about it at all, which is pretty huge. Universe coming soon to Antares. I don't know. I don't think anything's officially ever been. I think Draco deserves this just me for that kind of trolling. Nice job, man. I don't know if we'll get Universe League. It's from what like it seems like Universe is limited to how many people you have playing, and like we had like about 22-ish, I think. 22 Galaxy rounds. I don't know how many we have this time around, but with 22, that's like not enough. I think the servers that have Galaxy all had like 25 or more, but I don't know if 25 is the magic number. I'm just like throwing that out there. We need a little more active players, like maybe like 50 more or something. If you think about it this way, our server has, if we have like around 20, maybe 22 leagues, and they all have like 19 people, we'll just round that down. We'll round to 20 and round down to 20 for that. So there's like around 400 level 100 players, give or take, on our server. And my guess is you need to get like around to like 500 before they think about opening Universe. But oh, you are on Antares? Nice. Yeah, Draco, you gotta get your name changed in our chat. You definitely deserve Achilles Slayer or something like that. I'm sure Anubis or whoever thinks of all those crazy nicknames, they'll think of something good for you. Yeah, so let's see. Rapid fire, again, not a very good skill. If you're gonna run a DPS fleet on defense, you really need to run DPS fleets that hits DPS. So, because otherwise it's not really a threat, because tanks can just absorb damage, and in Galaxy you can take, or in League you can take like 30% before losing a star. So if your tanks just eat a bunch of damage, it's fine. So that's why skills like Random fire, spread, explosive, IM's alright. Just like skills like those are so much better than say rapid fire or long range fire. 22 galaxies? Okay. Do we still have that? It hasn't really shrunk. That's good. And then advanced emergency repair is just not really going to do much for him. Because these guys aren't going to live. Like, even a defense shield would be better. If you're going to run 4 DPS, at least run defense shield. Advanced emergency repair is very good if you have a tanky setup. That, like, you can get hit, or your other guys will get hit, but they won't die. And then the ER just keeps healing them. I run advanced emergency repair in my defense fleet. That's what I run it as. So I just run pretty much like most resist, not cannons, and then I have 6.4 billion base dir, so I can take like 2 billion shots. But I am advanced emergency repair 15, so I'll repair like what, like 3 billion every time. So yeah, dude, I think we all want universe right now. Even a smaller universe. I don't care if there's one universe group. If you let one person go on or whatever, like that's fine with me. It'd be nuts, but that'd be cool. But 2, I'm sure you could pull 2. If it's top 25, you'd probably get like 4, to be honest. So you could actually have a weak universe. It's all good. We're at your level. Yeah. Yeah, dude. If you grind enough in this game and like you put a little bit of time into it, you'll get there quicker than you think. That's one thing about this game. Like, I've kind of like stagnated once I hit a certain point. Not stagnated, but like, I don't know. I haven't like grinded to get super better. I've just kind of like learned like theory crafting and stuff. But once you grind your heroes enough, and like you get those skills up, you'll realize that like you're able to put your ideas and like make things work. And all you have to do is find one hole in a fleet and just rip them open. That's all it takes to win this. And soon enough, you'll be cheesing your way to like top 25s. Not cheesing, but like getting there. Maybe you'll swing a weak galaxy win, and then you'll get like a normal, like a decent galaxy win, and then you'll pull off like a strong galaxy win like Draco just did. I'll be honest, I didn't think there was like. I thought it was the fake Achilles, but like he pulled it off and he did it. So like mad props to him. Like that's actually nuts. Like Achilles, like I said last stream, I'm like hands down he's our #1 player on our server, and then Draco beat him. So I think it just shows that like this game is very variable results, and a lot of it has to do with RNG and stuff. The connection's too slow. Dang, I'm sorry. Can you choose the quality? Go to quality and choose. On mine, I can choose 720 all the way to 160. Try watching in like 360p or something. That's a weak sauce AER? Yeah, no, it's not that great. I mean, it's not super strong. I don't know what I'm running. I think it's because I dropped Reflex Shield. I dropped Reflex Shield to keep stealth. I don't know if that was worth it or not, but I don't have the 7 points in fighter resist to get that extra device and max it up. If I had that, I'd be, cause like this is what I used to run it as. Where's Reflex? So this was it before, 8.23, which is pretty decent. Cause then I'm healing 4 billion dir, which is actually a huge difference. But I ran stealth this time. Kinda cause I wanted to run all stealth, cause I think Achilles beat me with cannons. I forget who I was talking to, but we were speculating how he could have beaten me, and we think he may have run hyper cannons, and like had him boosted up with their range, because then the second time they would have fired before my I would have been on stealth, and they would have fired before my beams. So that could have been how he did it. So I wanted to stealth, but well, no, I wanted to stealth so that he would he would only get to hit me once. With the hyper cannons, he could have hit me twice, I think, before. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand why if you go to like, oh, did they get rid of the replay button? They used to have that like crappy replay button that like nobody could actually use because it wasn't an actual feature. But I brought this up to the devs and like I really wish it could just like this replay button, like that's, well, I'm moving my mouse but you can't see it. There used to be a replay button right on the right side and it would say replay system is preparing. But I wish that like even if it didn't show an entire replay of the battle, that it would show like this, like that fleet right there. That's all the info I need to like understand how they beat me. And I feel like it's not, they've said it's because of storage issues that they can't do it like that. So I don't know, I just wish it was like this. Dang, he is going full on cannon spam. His skills are kind of low level though. Probably because he's running 2 random fires and 2 spreads. He really needs to just focus on like 1 hero and then get other skills going. You should only, yeah, advanced defense shields 5, so that's real bad. You can't really run 2 skills right away. You gotta wait. Why fix it when you can just delete it? Yeah. Sad, sad. Nobody will remember it either. But I don't know. I just think it'd add a lot in, cause like I have no idea how like some people beat me. Or like I'm curious to see like if they've tried different things or they're trying the same thing. You lost audio. Weird. Let me pause my music. I still hear it on the stream. It's quiet though. My mic is like not, it's like nice and it's sensitive, but it's not very loud. I think I need to go back in and change the, I forget what it is, but it's like the pop or something. Just make it a little louder. It'll be a little more staticky, but a little better. Because I know like when I turn the stream on, I have to put my volume a lot higher than I would normally. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, I don't like this counterfire hero at all. I don't like him running it. It's not a threat to me is what I mean. It'd be, if this was Nargis, it'd be real good. Even a Mothership Master would be a little better. And then, yeah. So that's like this formation. One reason why I don't think it's necessarily the best is because it's super easy. You get to choose any of these 4 fleets to hit, essentially with advanced piercing fire, because that's how a lot of people deal with these heavy Dur setups right there. Yeah, the audio is just low. I can't really do anything about that right now. I can go and check it later. Uha, try go to settings, click the settings button, and then change the quality. Yeah, it was. I didn't notice it. Nobody said anything about it last time, the echo, and like I uploaded it and I like listened to it for a bit, and I was like, oh my god, this was like this for 2 hours and nobody said anything. It was because I had this mic doing it, collecting my audio, and my webcam was also collecting my audio. And it was like we're doing this weird echo effect. But yeah, so like with advanced piercing fire, I could choose to kill the counterfire if that's a threat, or a lot of people will run advanced confusion fire, so you can take that out. It kind of just lets you like choose, like I get to choose which one I want, so I don't know. That's why I don't necessarily run this formation, because I think like even though you're getting that huge durability boost, it's not worth it. You're too polite. Yeah. Next time it's like that though, definitely let me know. I'll fix it right away. It was an easy fix. It was just like I added my webcam audio and I forgot to mute the volume, so. Ooh, he's got the spread fire on her hero. I wish I had her. She's insane. She's actually like insane. Let's see. But yeah, piercing fire is also another skill I would not run on defense. Wow, his ability is super low on her. It's not that low on other heroes. I don't know why it's so low on this one. But yeah, because piercing fire just hits DPS, so. Maybe you could try some sort of cheese build with advanced piercing fire to hit a tank, and then you could hit it with like DPS or something and do a lot of damage, and then try and cheese your way out of not getting 5-starred by actually taking a star off of them. But that's still pretty hard to do, and you would have to kill, like, you'd have to hit 2 fleets. And that's the problem right there, is because you're not gonna advanced piercing fire will probably be dead before you can hit 2 fleets. So sorry, I was just theory crafting about how you could potentially make it work, but it's not that great. Lead in Skilltrons on Charlotte? Probably. Fastest battle ever. I like when like you battle an alien and there's like 1 health or something and you hit it with a cannon right away, and it's like, warning, alien approaching, but it's like alien and then it's done. The battle's just done. You've already won. Which, by the way, a useful trick. I'll show you guys now. So, when I farm campaign, like, and I run the alien device, if I'm farming 1010, this is how you want to do it. So you want to auto battle right here, and you want to click OK, and then you want to hit attack again. So you do it like OK, and then attack right away, and then you get it, and then you get 2 screens right there. So you actually run through the entire battle twice, so you get 2 chances to spawn an alien. Definitely a useful tip if you're trying to speed and like use that alien analyzer as fast as you can. You can also do it when attacking aliens. So like on this 105, if I go like that, you'll see I hit it twice. So you skip the entire first animation screen, which is pretty nice. I have to wait this whole battle out. I have too much resist. Almost fell asleep. But yeah, just a nice little tip if you're trying to farm a little faster. The only downside is that if you end up pulling... Yeah, that trick's nuts. I can't believe it took us so long to figure out. We didn't figure it out till like a month ago. But if you pull an alien on the second attempt, see, I have 2 hits right there. So, but I only hit it once. If you pull it on the second one, your game will crash. So you have to quick relaunch the game. I still think it's faster though. I don't want to hit war. But yeah. And for aliens, there's really no downside to it. You didn't know about that, SK? Well, now you know. Okay, so let's see. Normally, let's see. How many ships does he have? 1,900? Okay, so he actually has a lot of motherships right here. Well, 1,900. Yeah, that's a lot of lead. So I'm probably going to run an advanced piercing fire right here. I wasn't going to originally because his ability was low, but looking at that lead, which is hard to read, they should probably fix how that visually looks. But 1,900, that's a ton, so he's got a ton of durability. It just says alien has already been repelled. That's because you killed the alien in 1 hit. If you kill the alien in 1 hit, you'll do that, and then yeah, in the campaign you get a shadow fleet and it crashes your game. 1050 is 42k. Yeah, he's running like 80k, I think. Maybe more like 75, but still a decent amount. I think I'm gonna run advanced piercing fire. Actually, he doesn't have any I'm just gonna... Nah, this'll work. My explosive fire acts like a poor man's piercing fire. Because I'll probably hit him and I'll get that bonus, and I'll do like 1.5 billion with explosive fire. Ooh, he had a missile hole. I did 2 billion with my IM. Oops. He should probably cover that. Wow. Wait. Has this guy done all his attacks? Really? Interesting. He's got I guess they're not decent heroes. I thought this was the honor hero at first, but it's that gold skill one, and then this one. Dang, he could have a really good fleet if like this was a Spreadfire CM and this was Clara. This wasn't a defense shield nav. Yeah, first glance I thought that was a really nice fleet. It's just alright. I don't know how you don't hit 95 missile resist on hyper motherships with the 70 boost you get, but he did it. Yeah, again, long range fighter. I see so much long range fighter. I think it's because like it's a good stat, and people care more about stats than they do skills. That's what people don't, or not people, but like a lot of individuals don't realize that stats are not this entire game, and the perfect stat hero will lose if it's not put into the right situation. Like, there's a reason that I've been using this hero with 239 gov for probably a year now, and I'm like a top 5 player. It's because like you just need to know how to use the skills and like what needs to have good stats and what doesn't. And Spreadfire like doesn't need good stats. So some people in the user community said missiles do little damage and you don't need to res. Oh my god. The user community is so troll at times. It's really bad. Or people just use their war fleet. That could also be. A lot of people run LRF for war. This kind of does look like a war fleet. But it's got an emergency repair, which emergency repair isn't really a good war fleet to run. Again, he didn't have max missile resist. I did that same head slap when you read that, yeah. There are just some things that like you can't make up. It's just that bad. Again, another long range fighter. But like this doesn't look like a war fleet to me, with only 2 DPS like that and a missile defense and a cannon defense battleship master. Interesting. This guy could be good though. This might be Gary actually. It's got really high ability, low skill. I guess his guys do have high abilities. I don't know if it's Gary, but regardless, Cruiser Master, really good hero. I think Cruiser Masters are some of the best heroes in the game. Yeah, you're right. SK, we should actually just do that. Then we can just farm everyone with hyper battleships again. Zenketsu. Let's see. So let's see. Spread and cannon, or spread and random on cannons. Stealth by that. He is running magnetic jamming though, which is pretty interesting. I still think we can out DPS our way, but I'm curious how much it's actually going to nerf our heroes. I forget what its damage is. 62% attack. I think we'll just throw a hit out anyway. He's in battleships. I don't know if he has max missile resist. If he doesn't have max missile resist, I'm definitely going to hit cap anyway. But if he does, it might not do a ton of damage. We'll see. Oh, I need an AP recovery. Oops. He didn't even have max missile resist. I think you gotta max your missile resist right there if you're gonna run. Dwill's LRF isn't that bad on offense, especially in war. But like it's a skill that hits tanks, and that's really important. I'm pretty sure no missile resisted common trap. People follow with jammers, they believe it acts like rust. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of need to combo the two. E-Jam is a little different because it's evasion, not damage reduction. But so yeah, so LRF is like, it's a good skill. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's a reason that like I still have Peter, or not Peter, sorry, William. I don't have him equipped right now, but like I still have my William, and he's level, what is that? Level 10 naturally advanced. So like I definitely still use this hero from time to time. I actually might think about using him today. I really want to use him with the new augment fighters, because I think he'd be really good in those, especially in hyper destroyers. You just evade everything, and then you just casually start dealing more and more damage, and you just pound away. And accuracy. The accuracy bonus is huge too, because you can snipe EVA fleets. But it's decent on offense. Regret level 10? No, I'm bringing him all the way as high as I can. I realized that like I'm never gonna want to use that hero with hyper battleships, so because like I'm not trying to use him with stealth. I don't think that that works that well, because I think one of LRF's big benefits is the fact that you can get a couple hits from super long range. Because if you're doing like big amounts of damage, you can get an extra like 2 hits or so. Who ate my rice? What's up, dude? Welcome back from last week. But yeah, so like on defense, it's just really easy to counter. Your William is different than mine. The stats could be a little different. Stats aren't guaranteed. The base stats, I guess you could say, are guaranteed, but then like how they level up is kind of due to RNG. No FleetCom this week? Oh shoot, I actually didn't even realize. Am I streaming during FleetCom? It doesn't look like it. Interesting. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know if there's no FleetCom. Sounds like it though. Maybe they're on holiday. They're always on holiday, I feel like. Yeah, they probably don't. They usually start at 10. I actually didn't even think about that. I got home from work and I went to the beach with some friends, and I came home to stream, so I didn't even check Facebook to see if they were streaming. But yeah, so like that's why like some Claras are like different than other Claras. Like my Clara only has 19 gov. I've seen some Claras with like 34. They mentioned something about a Korean holiday. They're always on. There's so many Korean holidays, I feel like. But yeah, so let's see. Preemptive, also a really bad skill, because 1, it hits tanks, and 2, it's also just a shitty skill. Spread fire here is good. You should get Clara. Adeline's alright. I don't like being limited to missiles, even though 95% of the time I'm running missiles, like right now. But I'm running beam explosive fire, so it's a little different. I think a crappy combat master is leagues above a good weapons master, like a missile master or something. Ooh, interesting. So let's see. Defense shield, decent. Beam defense hero. These are nice heroes. He could take this fleet pretty far. Cannon defense. Yeah, with these 2 heroes right here, he can make a pretty good spec out with that, and the spread fire. He's probably can get Clara. Yeah. This guy's decent. Wonder how he's done. What is he gonna get? Oh, he's not gonna get top 25. That's rough. Oh wait, no, he's got 24 attacks. He could still pop it. He's just gotta get past Firelight. Good luck to him. Beam spread's kind of interesting, because like I don't think his DPS will live though. Preemptive attack should come before the offensive attack. I agree, dude. I have ideas for preemptive and amplified fire that can make them usable again, but I don't know if they'll listen to me. Ooh. Yeah, I was like, I need to kill that DPS. It's doing work against me. But yeah, so like my idea would be preemptive. You could have it do something with bypassing stealth maybe, or just like attacking immediately possibly. Like regardless, maybe have it evade stealth or bypass stealth too. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Especially because it's hitting a tank, so it's not that broken. And then amplified fire, I'd like to see it have something to do with the damage cap. I'd like to see the damage cap raised, because then you can combo amp fire and like piercing fire, advanced piercing fire that is, and like you could do 3 or 4 billion damage, or just have it completely remove the cap and totally destroy people. But I don't know. There are a couple ideas I've had about those two skills, but like right now they're complete ass. Like, let's be real, nobody uses those. It's like you're trying to like you're at like a Pokemon tournament or something like that. If anyone like follows like competitive Pokemon, and you're trying to use like baby Pokemon or something, it's not gonna work. Thought my William had gold defense, just have a 220 defense Tron. Yeah, that's all good. So if they're using Kryptons and you have Kryptons equipped, you'll attack first, but you cannot make fighters fire at cannon range, for example. No, I'd like to see them just fire right away. If you remove the cap, it'll make them way too OP. Only with amplified fire. Amplified fire is not that good of a skill. It's pretty shitty. Like, even talking terms of where's my amplified fire hero? Because it's a base 50%. 430% attack's pretty good. Maybe just like maybe not remove the cap, but raise it to like 4 billion or something. But I don't know. I don't think it'd be that bad. It's pretty much a poor man's piercing fire. But that's like, why would you run this when you can just run advanced piercing fire? There's literally no reason to run this skill. And then preemptive, I'd be fine with that. You could run like death fighters and just get the instant attack, try and wipe them out. Be pretty cool. Woley, I've just started hyper battleships. I have problems with accuracy. How do you solve that? You boost ability a lot. So like most of my heroes would have. It's kind of hard to run because I'm not super AC based right now. I'm kind of spec. I'm still spec from when I was trying to evade advanced confusion fire. So I can evade advanced confusion fire with this. But I find that like my accuracy is, what's my accuracy? It's 436 right now. With double accuracy extras, which you can totally run. That's what I used to run for like months. You can get up to like 550, easy. So 550 accuracy, pretty good. You could probably get more actually, maybe like 570, 580. That skill is meant for a hyper mothership, so you need her to live to proc a few times. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, but then you're talking about wolves firing at 50 billion plus. I mean, would they really? Yeah, I guess they would. What's what would that be if 95 resist though? Even if you're doing 50 billion damage, you're only doing 2.5. That's totally cool, dude. That's fine. Deathfighter over 200 billion? Yes, that's true. Deathfighters would be kind of nuts, but like Deathfighters don't have a use right now besides on counterfire heroes. Also, I don't want preemptive fire to bypass the damage cap. I don't know. Those are just my theory crafting thoughts. But yeah, so you can hit like 550, 560 AC pretty easily. I think if you're going to, I run explosive fire and I kind of just like deal with it that way. Like I'll hit all the tanks with, all the DPS with these fleets anyway, and then explosive fire can kind of clean up the rest. Other things you can do, I don't know, sometimes I'll combo advanced piercing fire and I'll like run a lot of accuracy. Like I've got 677. I think I'm running perfect missile right now. I could probably get a little more ability, but yeah, so you could do that and then explosive fire, take him out that way. Someone follow? Oh, it's following. Sick. Thanks, man. But yeah, so that's kind of like how you deal with the accuracy problems. You can run accuracy extras mainly. That's what most people do, I think. But like the thing is that these heroes especially, no matter what your accuracy is, you're going to hit them. None of these guys will evade anything, even without accuracy extras. these heroes, this one definitely will. This one maybe will. I don't know what trons he's running, if he's running evasion missile trons. But like, so I just run. This is why I run beam defense or explosive beams, because like explosive beams will rip through JP's fleet. He will not have 100 and or 95 beam resist probably without a beam defense hero. That's hard to do. So because hyper cruisers get negative 50 beam resist. So, but yeah. So let's see. Okay, so this guy, it's got 1094 hyper motherships. That's an alright amount of lead. Debating if I want to run advanced piercing fire. I think I'm just gonna stick with explosive fire, because explosive fire also hits his DPS. And also the interestingly enough, actually I'm gonna swap my. So this is a neat little trick you can do with hyper battleships. If you swap to the fighter evade engine like I have right now, you have 134. If you get if you run the missile attack formation, which was what I do, you actually get like 194 missile evasion or fighter evasion, which is enough to evade missiles from counterfire 50% of the time if they aren't running a accuracy extra or some sort of accuracy bonus buff. So with defense shield, you can fight counterfire pretty good with hyper battleships like this. It's like the cheap way. If you're not trying to Tron against it, like I'm not trying to Tron and evade this guy, but I'll make it a little more difficult to hit, or I'll at least make him cover it with a accuracy extra. And then if I see that he's always hitting me, I know he is running accuracy extra, that means he has a hole somewhere else. That's like kind of like the meta and like what I'm thinking about when I see like this sort of hero in that spot. Wolves have 35 range, max LRF, that's plus 90 shot range cannons. Few ways to increase AC, but if you're running Skilltrons, you'll be very limited to the amount of ability you can use. With one Skilltron, you get 225. Yes, that's actually very true. I did not touch on that. Skilltrons, they're so good, but they suck at the same time. A Skilltron is essentially like 20 to 30 ability or like 10k lead, like 7 to 10k lead. One Skilltron, so 2 Skilltrons, that's like 60%. You could get like 60 more ability from just dropping your Skilltrons. 1 point of stealth, so I'm still running PC6. Yeah, you can try and run Altares too. Who am I, Rice? I would run back when I had hyper battleships, but I was still new. If you actually watch my YouTube channel, you can see what I ran in my first 2 leagues. I'll pull it up now. So if you watch my first have that? Oh, anti-proc device. God damn it! I thought you meant anti-provoc or provocation. You got me. I just need to hit some DPS. I hit 1 DPS. That's not good enough. No, you gotta be kidding me. Have you switched over to Alice yet for my Spreadfire hero? No, I don't think I'm gonna switch. I think what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is there we go, finally. I'm gonna run 2 advanced Spreadfire heroes. I could actually do it soon. Do I have the LDs? Yeah, because I'm still using Alice. I'll probably just keep her because like Spreadfire is such a good skill. I don't want to retire her, and I use it as a shield popper anyway. So I think what I might do, because I have Lauren now, who's wait. I've already maxed her? Why am I not using this chick? What the hell? I didn't think I maxed her already. Oh well. Interesting. Alright, yeah, I'll switch her over now. But yeah, so I'll probably use both. Ability. Interesting. I have her spec'd pretty weird. So why is she running resistance? Interesting. I handicapped myself for the challenge. No, I probably did that when I was drunk and I literally don't remember it or something like that. We can replace her though. Pop Lauren in. What Trons is Alice running? Ooh, Alice has that attack Tron. I think I want Alice's Trons. But yeah, I do plan on actually running double spread sometimes, because I think that's a useful strategy. Especially with like heavy hitters now running the old 2-time Skilltron ASF. Yeah, both of my guys are double Skilltrons. Do I have another RFCM? I do. I have a good one. Not as good as like some people, like Cobrins. Have you seen Cobrins? It's literally insane. I saw another one that was like 30 defense and like 22 gov and like gold lead. I was like, what the hell? Where are the people pulling these heroes? But yes, I do have another random fire hero. Let me see where she is. I don't think I have her advanced yet. Yeah, I don't. I wasted a bunch of LDs on crappy heroes, so I'm kind of like getting to that point because I don't think running a double Skilltron random fire heroes good enough. I think you can run 1 Skilltron, but I'm like waiting to that point. So, but she's got good stats. 51 gov's all right, but 74 defense is actually pretty good. That means she'll end up having more damage than Clara. If you could, why not run all Spreadfire heroes, barring the LDs? Because it's a low DPS skill. So random fire it does 145%, and Spreadfire only does like 115, I think, is what it is. Let me double check. Yeah, 115, and also the proc rate's 58%. Random fire has a proc rate of 68. That 10%, you might not think it makes a difference, but let me tell you, random fire it feels like procs way more than Spreadfire sometimes. Maybe that's just because I base my whole fleet on if I proc or not, which probably isn't the best way to go about playing this game. But yeah, that's kind of just like how it goes. Where's my I need these Trons off. Yeah, but I do want to run double spread sometime. Maybe I'll actually. I'm trying to think of what I would swap out. If I'd swap out intercept missile or explosive missile. think you'd probably have to swap out IM, but IM is so good, so maybe Explosive Fire. I could swap out Explosive Fire if I spec my guys to be high damage and high accuracy Spread Fire, and then like have another one just be a crappy shield popper. You'd swap AEF? That's what I kind of think. Yeah, AM's too good. The guaranteed like 600 to 700 million damage against max resist is like, it's broken. Especially with double spread, I'll get a full hit on it. So, looking at Alice stats hurts me inside. It's fine. Alice's stats are fine, dude. Let me pull up my post. My bookmarks. This is why spread fire on or gov on spread fire heroes doesn't matter. That right there. That's my ramblings on why it doesn't. And I truly think that that is the case. And like, if you don't believe me for whatever reason, I have won League a fair amount, so I'm pretty sure it works. Yeah, this is actually better. It's like same damage pretty much, but I mean a little more dirt. It didn't really make that much of a difference, to be completely honest. Cause like, okay, so the main reason that like gov on spread fire doesn't matter is because you're using it to pop shields, and popping shields means you're hitting 90% less anyway. So like the difference between like say my shitty hero and like a perfect hero ends up being like 40 million durability, which isn't that much. It's not much at all. But I use my Spreadfire hero, and then I focus on my other heroes killing everything. If you want to use Spreadfire as a very defensive hero, you do want a good one. So, how many Trons do I have? Like 85. I probably have too many. I've got some decent ones, some like shitty ones too. I've got a bunch that like are all right, but I haven't really found a use for them yet. Or like they have like ancient Xers that I can't remember what's for, and I don't want to take them off. I kept buying Trons because I thought they were boosting my power ranking, and then I realized that my power ranking wasn't getting boosted at all. So I was like, why am I even doing this? I mean, I don't want to waste the crystals. Although, shoutouts to like SK and Cobran for like being number 1 in are they number 1 and 2? Oh no, Zolob's number 2 now. But I'm gonna catch you guys someday because I am going to swap my planets that are like level. I have like 3 level 46 and some 48s, so I'll swap all those out for 50 sometime, and then I'll pass you guys. I think I've got enough S planets to get some 50s out of these. I've just been too lazy about it, but I do want to take number 1 back. I had it for like a couple months, and then I gave it up, and I never looked back. I just decided whatever. I'll take my top 5, but I do want to make my way back up to the top again. I think we're just gonna run Warfleet. This is a very cookie cutter. I don't know. I'm curious if his durability is gonna be enough. Bring it on. All right, sounds good. It'll come down to us like investing in crappy heroes, because every skill you add, it gives you 25 power. So you'll just be investing in shitty heroes because it's cheap. I'm curious if these fighters will live or not. When I like attack them a bunch, because if they do, then that means his durability is pretty stacked high. But I don't think they'll be able to. And cannons with stealth by. He doesn't have any missiles. He's running beams. So. But yeah, I think fighters are hard to use on defense, because it's so hard to get your DPS with that high of durability. I think if you're gonna run a fleet like that, you can't run attack Drons. You gotta stack defense. You look for gold skill heroes to keep me at my 60. Do gold skill heroes give you 50 more power than other heroes? That seems broken if that's true. No procs. R.I.P. That did a lot without. Why is that doing so much? He doesn't even have max missile resistance. What the hell? Also, what did he just get that accuracy bonus for? What the? I'm so confused. What just happened there? Was anyone else watching that? Oh, those were augment fighters? Oh, that makes so much more sense. I was so confused for a second. You're right. I've never seen that before, only on advanced precision. So I was really confused for a second. I've never seen augment in action. Thanks. Yeah, I should take this. I just have to 5-star. I guess I can 4-star early. JP, and I've got a couple attacks. He does have double Nargis though, which is like broken. And this is why. So double Nargis is broken because you're pretty much. It's so hard to evade these fighters right here on DPS fleets, and so you have to run like defense shield to hard counter it. Yeah, and it was just the fighters giving him a bonus. It just takes level of skill into account. Interesting. Do combat masters give you more? I thought combat masters give you more. But yeah. So these double Nargis right here. So it hits one of the normally counterfire is countered by regular defense shield. But in this case, my spread fire goes off. It hits both of these heroes twice. So they get 2 chances to proc against me, and they come back and volley. This one volleys a counterfire right at me, and then the defense shield absorbs it, which is fine. Like that's what I normally expect. And then this second one over here just decides that it can just do the same thing, but it just blows me up. That's why double Nargis is like dumb. I hate it. The only way to beat it is to like evade, pretty much. Or potentially you could run explosive fire. Explosive fire is definitely an option because explosive fire doesn't trigger counterfire. CMs give the most. Yeah. So I kind of just want to like run a war fleet and just like show you guys like what's gonna happen. It won't be pretty, but. Yeah, no, power ranking actually means nothing. But like, so, you want that number 1 by your name, dude. I know you like having that number 1 by your name. And he also put his Nargis's separated them a bunch, so which is smart because then advanced explosive fire can't hit both of them. So there's defense shield, and then there's my fleet. This is why it's so dumb. But if I can out DPS my way, no, I'm just gonna. I swear, counterfire has too good of a proc. Ooh, that didn't proc. How much am I gonna do here? Half. And it also advanced counterfire is real broken. That's gonna hit me. I think he does have max beam resist actually. Oh, I beat him. So I'm trying to think of the best way to beat him, and I think I know how to beat him. I don't know if I want to just do it because it's going to take forever. So the way I think to beat him would be to run hyper motherships, resist his missiles, and then just run probably fighters. I think that's the best way to go. 2 explosive fires, you think? It's just like he took 2 stars from me with just spread fire and just or he took a star off me with just spread fire and just how many attacks did he use? He's 30. Just spread fire and random fire. So literally I procced twice and I got beat. I think we're gonna do it. Do I even have enough hyper motherships? 1, 2, 3. We can get by with 3. We'll spec this up to a bait, fighters. Also, hyper battleships are really bad at like evading or like resisting these, so it also doesn't help at all with that. Did I talk about my defense fleet for this round already? I did. My defense fleet was what was it? It was Peter on the left, and then I ran my counterfire hero, not in battleships though. Right there. Right here was, ooh, I think it was advanced. No, it wasn't advanced magnetic jamming. Advanced ER. Yeah, it was advanced ER in the center. Right here in this slot was my Clara hyper motherships, random fire beams, and then right here I had advanced defense shield. I was full stealth in the accuracy formation. So I think I have a screenshot similar to it in the user community. It's similar to my one last week, except I ran all stealth. Who else did I need to switch? Claire. Let it be known this is the first time I have ever switched to hyper motherships to beat someone. So JP, you made me do this. This is your fault. Maybe I don't want IM. Do I want IM? No, I don't. Yeah, we'll just run it anyway. Is that running Deathfire? Why is that my counterfire here? No. Right. So then we can AER repair dead fleets? No. If it did, that'd be broken. Not fire. Or maybe I wanna I think I just wanna resist missiles. I don't need to be stealth. So I can still get my damage pretty high, which is nice. And if I wanted, I need to run extra. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. This should work. Have I ever relegated myself in League to get some of those achievements? No, I have not. I don't think doing that is worth it because it doesn't teach me anything. And I also think it's kind of cheap. Do I have augment fighters? I do actually. Do you think I should run them? We could try them. Instead of IM, maybe? I think I want to run it on Hyper Destroyers. We can do that, though. That works. Well... Yeah, I could just run... Yeah, we'll do that. I'm down. We'll run it in Hyper Motherships, though. I was originally thinking I would do it in augment fighters to finish the other Narg. So I gotta kill the other guys first. So I don't know how much fighter resist he has. If he's got a huge hole, it'll be bad. But what am I looking for? Fighter attack. I guess what can I run here? It doesn't really matter, to be completely honest. I guess I'll just go for the durability increase. So if I get hit by missiles, I won't do it. Running a perfect defense in Galaxy is pretty crazy if you manage to do so. Yeah, a couple people have done it. It usually, honestly, you need to get paired with some bad people. Not bad people, but like people who can't take any stars off your fleet. Your fleet also needs to be like set up so where it will destroy people who aren't like that great at the game and can't get by it. But you can't cover like everything. So like my fleet to get the perfect defense and not give any stars would be easily 5-starable if someone good came into League. Because, like, my fleet, like, you can take a star or two off of it, or you can just run a defense fleet, but... Alright, so we are level 10. This is my first time using this, so did it last round, but was played with really new level 100s. Yeah, that's kind of how you have to do it. It's a little bit of luck, and good planning too. And it usually happens in like the first one. Damn, that's a lot. I don't want Death Fighters though. Give me the augments. They do so little damage at first. But that's fine though. Alright, now I just gotta spec these guys out. I don't want to run beams on her. Particle beam. I want to run fighters. But I don't want to run augments. And the reason for that is because like augments I kind of run for the accuracy bonus a little bit. And LRF benefits from that, but like EF, I just want the damage right away. Because I need to kill Nargis, and that's what I'm using this EF for. What hero is this? Oh, there it is, yeah. Open attack. Oh, wrong one. The worst part about this is that it's gonna take me so long to respec everything back to what it was. Oh well, it's worth it. The perfect defense one is not obtainable for us. If like Woley and I get paired, we will keep going till we kill each other. Yeah. Yeah, some of my favorite things to do actually is to play on my my alternate account. And I find like level like 70s that are dropping down to Comet 4 to try and get the title, and then I take 1 star from them. It's so funny, cause they're all upset, cause they're like, no, I wanted my, they wanted their perfect title, and I just took it away from them. Wolves. Stealth. Man, I am actually running out of a lot of resources. This is why you need 5 you need points in cost reduction. Without them it gets pretty pricey. Considering, what is it? It's like, it's costing me 17 million gold to do this. I better get some boosters going. That one. I wish you could set like favorites to devices rather than having to scroll through all of them all at once. Alright. There we go. This should work. Should. Keyword. Might run a evasion on her. Just to see if we can go for the perfect. Draco, thanks for the follow. Again, congrats on your win this time around. Very impressive. You know what? We'll run the Govtron, just to prove that it does. You can run Gov on these. Oh, I do need a +4 Skilltron though. Do I have an extra? I have a +3. Can I? Oh, no, it is that. Okay, that works. This is a pretty decent Tron, actually. It sucks it's level 120. If it was level 121, it'd be a +4. Actually, I don't want lead there. I'd rather have ability. What is my fighter evasion right now, actually? I want to know if it'd be better to keep her 395 when my missile evasion is that. How much accuracy does like? Alright. Yeah, I think we run a missile evasion extra, actually. Oh, I don't have one. Oh well, I'll just run fighter then. Oh yeah, if you relegate for the defense title and that's how you get it, like, yeah, I would never run that title. There are some titles that, like, we understand that, like, you're probably not gonna get it, and if you kind of gotta cheese your way for it, it's like, it's whatever. And same thing with like the people who cheat for like the level 100 or 100 wins in oh, I do have an even missile. All right, we're running that then. The people who like cheat and get alternate accounts to get the 100 defense victories in a row. It's like, come on, dude. It's not necessary. Also, the nice thing is, JP did use all his attacks on me. If I was him, I probably wouldn't have wasted those last 3 attacks. Because that puts him at 27 and that, and then that way it depends on if I want to, sorry, new to Twitch? Oh, dude, you're good. The follow sends the notification. It's to like incentivize people to follow, essentially. Alright. Let's give this a shot. See how it works. I do want to switch this around. I can't. hopefully this works. I'm curious how this will go. There's a buck. I didn't get it. Oh, I'm still stealth on a couple guys. Oops. Oh well. Is he stealth on one of his guys? No. So let's see if I evade his Nargis with just one extra. Ooh, okay, so this is good. So now I think that hero can actually evade counterfire and confusion fire, even on Nargis. Oh my gosh, and I dodged those missiles. What the? I think we'll 5-star this time. I actually don't see how we wouldn't. Yep. GG. Oh, maybe not. Actually. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. That was close though. I didn't expect him to like blow up that here on the right so much. I think that was my random fire and just procced once and I was like dead instantly. Cause I got hit by a missile or two. Oh well. That was definitely a good fight. Decent defense fleet. The way around it sucks that the way around it was hyper motherships. I hate when hyper motherships are the way to beat things. But yeah, that was a good round. Had some fun with JP at the end there. Props to him. Yeah. Perfect score as always. Yeah. I didn't perfect once last season, I think. Let's see. Let me pop some gold boosters. I'll go check out my other account. We're probably just gonna I'm gonna do it quick. I don't wanna play for too much longer. I'm kinda not tired, but tired of streaming, you know. Thanks, Ken. How'd you do this league? Did you win? But yeah, that I respect for like one guy, and I spent like 400 million gold. I probably would be bankrupt if I respect back. But yeah, that's why I only run cost reduction in hyper battleships because those are my war fleets. Also, this is assuming I entered league. I don't remember if I did or not, so I may have not. But we can check my Taurus account. Let's see. Ooh, I think we did. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Just throw out some low-level league. Nobody's been hitting me lately. I'm not quite sure why. It kind of sucks because like I want those wins. You'll get your perfect soon, Dwells. I won because Anubis ran his warfare. You beat Anubis? Damn. R.I.P. Anubis. Dude, this is so funny. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That here right there said it all. That's nuts. I'm kind of just gonna like run through it. If you guys want to leave, you can. But I just want to see. Hey, there's a Utopia. I wonder if it's the same one. Nobody in this really has any like super good fleets or anything. And like I'm super limited in what options I can choose as well. So yeah, SK, take care, man. Cause like I've only developed cruisers. I've only developed missiles pretty much, missiles and beams a little bit. My enhancements are pretty garbage. They're like level 30. I just haven't I haven't spent the time to get this account good, but it could be good. I've gotten super lucky with my heroes. I put no money into it. I've had a couple referrals reach level 50, so I've gotten some honor points that way. But like, I don't know what it is. I swear new accounts have like buffed drop rates for heroes. Cause like, this isn't even Clara, but like she's amazing. She's better than Clara for sure. I pulled this explosive fire hero again, amazing. I used this guy, he's alright. Great cannon defense hero. Mind you, I had these heroes at like level 10, and like I didn't reset or anything. A decent defense shield hero. Piercing fire hero, that's pretty good for beams. Adeline, of course. An alright I am hero. Not the greatest, not the worst. Confusion fire hero, that's pretty decent. ER hero, that's again very good. Beam defense hero, that's very good. Like, I don't know. Running cannon res then? Yeah, I have cannon defense in right now. This is kind of just like my war fleet. I have cruiser 7s at level 50, so my resist is like kind of there, but I can't max it yet. I'm not sure what I can get next. But yeah, this is like my slow account. I kind of just take it. I get the gifts. I've just been hoarding gifts lately, and I figure I'll get a bunch of AP from those sometimes, and then I'll push my account forward a little bit. I just don't have the energy to grind and like make an account good again, you know. It took so long to get my Antares account even like halfway decent. Let's check fleet development, armor. I think that's the next thing we need to upgrade. I don't know if we can yet. 15,000. I need some more Sectium. Okay. Yeah, my Cosmets are only generated at like 960 an hour. I don't farm war. You can see my wins. I've had 34 wins in war. But yeah, like these like level 69 here people. I guess he's only got Mothership 3, so he may not even be that good. But there are definitely people who like drop down and then just try and blow people out. And I always like seeing if they've given up any stars. This guy's lost 7. One round there was definitely a guy that hadn't given up any and had beaten it in like the lowest round, and then I ended up taking a couple stars from him. But yeah, so no, I don't really run cannon resist. I kind of just run like a res build because like it's super broken at like this sort of like level, I guess you could say. And I don't even play League really in this. This is actually my first time entering. I figured I probably should for the just for the league points it gives. Because if I ever want to play this account, I'll need that. So. But yeah, those heroes were level 67, all of them, and I still destroyed. Also, it's funny seeing a lot of like green portraits and blue portraits because people run like A and B heroes. I think if you want to play a free-to-play account, you need to get referrals to level 50. That's like huge. Getting that 2,000 honor quickly and then being able to like keep getting it over and over again is so big. Because honor pulls are like way better at early levels in my opinion. 200,000 Cosmets at like level 20 or 30 is nuts. And like the 20k or the 10 or the 20 Cosmic Capsules is actually like a pretty crappy one, but it's so good early on. And then the 20 AP, like that's really nice because like you always need more AP. The hero invites are pretty okay. I don't know. It's just like everything. Honor Sword gets worse as you level up. It has been disappointing for you. When did you hit it? Like an early level or like a later level? It's like all right at like level 100, but it's not gonna make or break the game. But like when you're capped at like level 50 and you got like a ton of Cosmets, it's huge. Level 100, yeah. Because level 100, you're gonna pull Cosments, which is like whatever. That's like an hour farming in war. But like 200 Cosments as a level 30, that's literally weeks of farming right there. You don't get any Cosments. And like you pull a bunch of like 3S hero invites, some skill capsules, but like the 3 ones or the 5 ones, I mean. It's not very, it doesn't give you a lot. Especially because you need so many LDs at a high level to like get up to the next one. But early on, it's like 1 LD, 2 LDs. No honor heroes? Yeah. I mean, honor heroes are like a 2 or a 1% chance anyway. I've kind of given up hoping for honor heroes. I figure it's just never gonna happen. And like it upsets. It's kind of sad too, cause like there are some good honor heroes now, especially like Nargis and stuff. Wow, this guy has a good account. Look at all his combat masters he had. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess there are 2 crappy ones. I mean, not crappy ones, but like crappy skill. Sucks. If that was like the spread fire and an EF right there, he could easily be top 10, top 20. And another thing too is if you can quickly get those if you can quickly get like those honor points and then you use them, you can kind of make your way to the top. And on new servers, that's really important because like there's kind of this wave pushing forward, and if you're riding that wave and at the top, look how cool those missiles are. I think those are Eagles, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're second gens, or maybe they're first gens, but they just look cool. I don't know. The greens were sick. I wish we could customize our stuff. That'd be sick. Don't get me started on you haven't hit one? How many honor pulls do you have? Do you know? Have you gotten like a title for pulling honor? Cuz I've personally have pulled, I've done 20,000 honor from referrals, and I've gotten the 50,000 honor, the title, the 50K, and I got that title like 2 or 3 months ago, I think. Probably more than that actually now. So I probably had like 80 to 90K honor, would be my guess. And I pulled 10 to 15 honor heroes. But like some of them were really bad. Wow, look at these. Sucks that literally these 3 are complete ass, but whatever. But yeah, like I pulled Nax 2 or 3 times, I think. I think I pulled him 3 times. I pulled Caprica once. I pulled Lincoln once. Who else did I pull? I pulled that beam piercing fire hero. I don't know. Pretty much like all those crappy ones in total ever. Yeah, 80 to 90,000 probably. But so I think I've had a little. I've been lucky. I've been on dry spell lately. But like the only good honor heroes I have pulled a Valentine, but I actually don't use her because I have a better hero. I've also pulled, what else? Peter's godlike. I have an Alber. The the new E-Jam hero. I pulled him really early actually. And yeah, but I don't have like Nargis. I don't have the Spreadfire hero. I don't have Nicholas. I don't have a Gary. So I'm missing. Don't have a Firth. I'm missing like the kind of the good ones, you know. Like the ones that like people like go, oh my god, she's so amazing. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Probably gonna kill the stream now. We did 2 rounds of League. We won both of them. This one much more significantly difficult than the one we just did in 10 minutes. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Chat was bumping, which is always sick. Nice to have an active chat going on. But yeah, you guys enjoy your week, and I'll be back next week too, next weekend. So I'll take a look at my work schedule and see if I can plan the stream ahead a little bit beforehand, so that you guys can like plan to watch it if you'd like, rather than me just going, hey, I'm streaming now. But yeah, I'll get back to you. It's been real. Cheers, guys.